this is kind of what we're getting into here. What we're going to use print screen. If you look on your computer, I use this honestly on a daily basis. I use print screen. I used it today to help Mr. Wayne get a picture to attach in an email. So I'll kind of explain what I did for him, and you guys are going to be able to do this.
Are you still in email?
What?
Are you still in Outlook?
No. No.
Okay, so let's close your Outlook.
So I'm going to go back to where you're going to go. Down here, click on your Windows button and just type in Paint. Everyone should have Paint on their computer. And then go ahead and open up Paint. Mrs. Myers, you won't have Paint, but you can do this. Do you know how to take a screenshot, print screen of your iPad?
No.
If you hold in your home button and your top power button at the same time, it'll take a picture of whatever's on your screen. Whatever's on there. And then that's how you can basically take what's on there, and then you can edit it. There's all sorts of apps to edit your pictures and stuff. So what we're going to do now, let's minimize here until you're back on your desktop. So kind of everyone gets the same picture. And once you're here, go ahead and click your print screen. And I'm sorry, on your laptops, above the number pad, anytime it's in those rectangular things, you have to hold your function key to use that print screen. So next to the Windows button, you'll hold function, and it's abbreviated. It's where the home button is. It's PRTSC. So if you hold function and that, and every keyboard that I've ever used has a print screen. On the desktop. So you get here, and then hold this button, and then press your print screen. So what that just did, remember how I talked about copying? It just copied this picture on the clipboard. So it's sitting there. So even though you didn't copy, a print screen is kind of like a copy, but what you're doing, you're copying everything here. You're copying this picture. It's treating this as a picture.
Is it letting us know what happened, or just happened in?
It just happened.
Okay, so I did it.
It just happened.
So
You
the
can do it.
FN function.
The function and then your print screen.
Okay.
So now we have a picture of this. Now we have to paste this. So I had you open up Paint down here. And I might have closed my Paint out. Do you guys still have your Paint open? Okay, I'm going to open up Paint. So open up Paint if you don't have that open. And now, do you guys like my Control-C shortcut? Do you want another shortcut? Control-V is going to be paste in almost every program you'll ever use. Control and V. If you don't understand why P wouldn't be paste, it's because P is for print. So Control P is print in almost every program you'll use. Control V as in violin. Yep, it's paste. So if you hold your Control and press V right now, did anyone else lose it? You lost your copy? Did it put your picture in? Okay, I don't know, maybe I waited too long or what. So let me do my print screen again. If I come back here and do my Control V, you should get your picture, right? Your desktop picture? Did you get that, Mr. McGee? And you get my paint up. Click down here and type paint.
So we can do this, take a picture of our screen no matter what we're in?
Yep. And the reason why I had to do this today is the way our scanners work here, you can't take we have a wallet size picture. You can't just put a wallet and then, because it doesn't read the file, the paper size, it doesn't register it. So I put a piece of paper behind that wallet, so now it thinks it's an 8.5 by 11. Well, we didn't want all white paper, so we brought it up in a PDF file. We have a PDF, I zoomed it in, I did a print screen, I was able to bring it over to Paint. Okay? There's going to be times where you're going to really like a picture and can't get the digital image of it somehow. This is a really easy way to get a digital image. Because anything that's on your computer, you can see it on your screen, you can make a digital image out of it. So now, I'm just going to show you very basic stuff here in Paint. They've changed it a lot from Windows XP to this. I'm just going to show you what I did this morning. The crop, basically what a crop is, you're taking out just the piece that you want. So if I click crop here, if I want this Windows logo, I can select it. At this point, I can grab it, move it where I want. If I want to get rid of everything else in Paint, the easiest way is to go ahead and just copy this and then make a new one. Now Paint's very limited. You can only have one file open at a time. So I'm going to not save this, and then I have that copied already, so when I click paste, now I get my picture that I want. And now notice I still have all this white here. Once you click on this white, you'll see this little tiny white dot down here. Now I can just drag up, and now I just have my image. So there's a lot of times you would use, something like this in class. You maybe want pictures or things like that you can't get an image of. I mean, it could be something from the internet, like a graph if you're a math teacher, and you want that picture to put it on your test. Well, use your print screen, crop it down, move it over. If any of you are into using Smart Notebook a lot, pretty much do the same thing with that. And we're going to have a session doing some Smart Notebook stuff too, eventually.
How did you say that in the white space is just the image?
When you have this down, this little dot here, I can just drag this up.
Okay.
And then your last part here would just be to save your image. And that's where we come back to remembering where you're saving your stuff. So if I want to save this, and I'm going to use that tech folder that we used earlier, it's in your documents. And then for the file name, I'll just name this Windows. Now you do get different options for different file types. A lot of the stuff that you're going to, if you're planning on putting this back on the web, you're probably going to want to use a JPEG or the GIF file here. One of these two, because you're going to be pretty much guaranteed they're going to open with whoever's using that file. I usually always use the JPEG. Actually, I always do, put it that way. You're going to get good quality, and it's going to be compressed. It's not going to be super huge.
Oh, it saves anything that's like a picture.
Yeah, like if you have a digital camera, it's saving it as JPEGs. And then you save it. Easy enough. So if we close out that, at that point, I'm going to close this stuff. If I go back to my documents, go into my tech, now I see that picture that I just had open. That's where it's saved.
just hit save, is it automatically saving in your My Documents?
No, you're getting a choice where to save it. I think you missed that part. When you have this open here, say I want to save this blank, you get a choice of where you want to actually save this at.
So from
on your
this screen right
computer.
here, where can you save it in your teacher folder?
Well, if you have a shortcut for your teacher folder on your desktop, you just go to your desktop and then you'd see your folder. So you could go that route too. Or if you know, most of the time I use my C drive, so I know exactly where this is being saved on my computer, and then I'll go into it. So it's kind of preference, what's easiest or what you like to do. Okay, I think we're done there. Everyone, I didn't lose anyone.